Hi, welcome back to Take Note. I'm Polly, and I'm bringing you in my writer's room today. I am supposed to be right now working on a scene in my mystery novel, and instead I'm becoming transfixed with this Rhodia dotBook. So I decided to share it with you because I'd never seen one of these before when I got it, and I'm not a big fan of spiral notebooks. I use them if they have good quality paper, which Rhodia does. They have great paper for fountain pens. And I use a lot of fountain pens. When I'm writing my morning pages or journaling, I working on my book, I do not like to work with the spiral because it gets in the way of my hand. I don't like it. I use a lot of smaller size spirals like B6s and those spiral, the wires really bug me. But on my desk, if you watched the video a couple weeks ago of my 3 notebooks, you know I always keep a notebook on my desk to park my ideas, right? To get things out of my head when I'm working on other projects. And this Rhodia reverse book or dot book, you can see here, I am loving it. It's square. It's 8 1/4 by 8 1/4. You can get them at Atlas stationers. I've seen them at Dick Blick, Art Supplies. I've seen them on Amazon. You can get them from Rhodia Direct. And here's what I'm loving about this. I always leave the first page of my notebook blank, but I can turn it square. So while I'm doing a podcast or whatever, when I'm turning it square like this, the rings aren't in my way. This is the Asvine, what is it, P60? I don't know what this Asvine is. I love it. It's the brass. But when I'm turning this notebook square like this, it is, little skip there, so easy to write on. No rings in my way. The thing with this is that when I'm recording a podcast, or I'm interviewing guests, or working on my writing projects, and I want to get the just drop a note out of my head, this is a perfect size notebook to have on my desk. I've used all sizes. You saw the last one I used was Muji, which was also great, but it was a paperback and just a thin little notebook, and so it didn't necessarily lay flat. So I would pull the pages around and clip it. This is awesome. I like the size of it. I can turn it sideways, and even when I write this way, it's fine. The rings don't bother me at all because the pad is big enough where I'm getting my ideas across without any problem at all. This has become, I'm definitely buying another one of these when I get done with this one, which I've got a ways to go. There's 80 pages, 160 writing surfaces. What do they call that? 80 pages, 160 leaves. Then that'll keep me going for a while because, again, this is my parking folder. I keep notes about projects I'm working on, about people I'm interviewing, about right now I'm developing an essay class for writers. If you're interested in that, let me know. But I'm developing that class. So I'm jotting notes as I'm writing on the computer as I go to come back and check things. And it's all working good in my Rhodia dotBook or reverse book because I could go like this, or I could go like this and start it from this side, like which I have. So I don't know what end is up around here, but check out this dotBook. It's a great one. It's dot grid. The one other thing I love about this, by the way, an added feature, is it has perforated pages. So when I'm done with the sheet, I can pull it out and move on. And I love that because I hate the spiral mess when you tear out a sheet of paper. And for my parking book, I definitely need to tear out.